could you be at risk of having to flash your bumhole as a musician? If you are a successful musician, the trick is to show them everything but the speckled hen. But if you're a failing one or one with dwindling fame, you could be at risk of spreading the whole kebab. At least if Lily Allen and Kate Nash are to be believed. Allen, who you might be familiar with, is the sister of Reek from Game of Thrones, and enjoyed a decent level of success as an artist in the early noughts, as quite literally just an Amy Winehouse clone. Since her fame has somewhat faded, she has now taken to selling pictures on OnlyFans. She was quoted as saying, "I'm finding this actually quite empowering. Having been sexualized from a very early age and literally everybody else in the process profiting from that sexualization, it's actually really fun to be like in power and in control of something that I find so silly." Really? Are you for real? You're claiming the bullshit line that somehow selling feet pictures to perverts is empowering? And also, bro, what do you mean everybody else profited off you? You profited off you. Shut the fuck up. But moving off Allen, who actually doesn't need the money, seeing that she's married to successful actor David Harbour, we go back to Nash, who was also an Amy Winehouse clone, but for some reason never found success, and basically never had any solo hits to speak of. But she is still trying her damnedest to keep those lights on, by now selling photos of her bum on OnlyFans to fund her tours. She stated her Butts for Tour Buses page was in order to ensure good wages and safe means of travel for my band and crew. No need to stream my music, I'm good for that 0.003 of a penny per stream, thanks. Nash, in spite of putting a brave face on, seems rather bitter. Going on further to state, "Don't be sad that I started an OnlyFans to fund my tours. It's very empowering." Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. "Selling pics of my ass is fun and funny." She also said her ass is shining a light on the problem, that music has little to no value. God, I'm sad. Because I can tell, like, through reading this, Nash is sad about how her career went. No, there's nothing empowering about selling your body parts online, bro. You're too proud to admit that. And then you act as if the audience is somehow the problem by saying the music has little to no value. Well, yeah, some music doesn't, and it's yours. I mean, part of me feels really bad for these two because they fell for that industry trap, because they were told they were going to be like the next big thing and they were going to be everywhere. And in Allen's case, it was partly true, but for Nash, that just didn't happen, simply because she came at the wrong time. Her music was getting pushed as the streaming revolution came into swing, so her cuck music that most people wouldn't listen to, bar the executives she signed with, who were trying to push her as a Winehouse clone, would no longer get the plays on the radio for her, and therefore she wasn't in the rotation of like the 5 songs they used to play. In other words, tastemakers no longer exist, bar the popular culture in of itself. And as such, you realize that your music that you thought was great never really appealed to as many people as you thought. I'm not saying that that doesn't still happen in some cases. Chappelle Rowan is a psyop in full swing, but you weren't a lucky one. Be honest about it. I'm a 25-year-old failing YouTuber who is currently going to university with 18-year-olds. Sometimes it's cool to admit you're a loser.